guys, welcome back to the Swillentertainment channel. Hope everybody's day is great and fine and dandy. All right, so appreciate every one of you guys coming in here, joining me here as well. You could have been anywhere, but you guys decided to be here. All right, so if you guys are new to this, got to stay true to this. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel or consider it. And also make sure you guys hit that bell notification so whenever I do post another one of these bangers, you guys will be able to be first alerted, okay? Full notifications are the best if you guys can. Please and thank you. All right, so we're going to do another hero spotlight. We've gotten quite a few heroes in the past, I want to say few days. All right, like a lot. All right, so the next one we're going to be going through here, let's go ahead and do the randomizer here. Let's go ding, 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 ding. You guys guessed it, Michelle. All right, so she is not a legendary. She is not an epic, okay? She is a regular smuggler, but she has a lot in her kit. So we're going to go ahead and see what she's got. All right, so she's good for overall. She's a gatherer, and she's support. And she is really good, guys. Honestly, she is really good, okay? I got mine to 3 stars. I mean, I did it by accident, but, you know, it is what it is. But it is worth it. She's worth the trouble for the getting everything that's what we got to get. All right, so attribute-wise, of course, she's got damage, guard, and strength. That's where her main points are, strength. All right, so let's check out her little story real quick here. So I had her for a little bit over almost a month here. All right, so Michelle was a famous hunter when she was young, but as the years waned, she became kooky and withdrawn. Her husband had died, and she lived alone in a house, in a small town, having not seen her son's family for in a long time. Not far from her house was the town's elementary school, and the children always passed by her house on the way home. They seemed to think she was a scary old witch. Michelle always had to chase some petulant boys and had choice words for them as she did. That was until zombie outbreak, when the school couldn't withstand the onslaught. So this lonely, eccentric old lady raised her shotgun, fought off the zombies, and protected both teachers and students. Wow, that's awesome of her. All right, when all the chaos briefly subsided, Michelle didn't stay at the local shelter, but chose to embark on a long journey. She wanted to find her estranged son and protect his family. Michelle grabbed her hunting gear and her proudest trophy, a bear head on her back, and left the old house full of lonely memories and became a hunter once again. Despite her advanced age, her grip on a firearm is steady, her eyes still keen, and zombie that appears within her line of sight doesn't stand a chance, just like the good old days. All right, so that's her story, guys. And honestly, if you guys aren't reading these stories, because I wasn't doing it at first, you won't know anything about these characters. And yeah, we put some gear on her. We got the hunter survival jacket, which with this is going to give her food and wood gathering speed plus 5%. But just knowing their stories alone, guys, is phenomenal. Okay, they really put the time in making these stories. And I don't want to overhype the game because I'm not sponsored at all. Hashtag IGG. What's going on with you guys? I'm over here promoting a game that you guys aren't sponsoring me for, which is okay. All right, so let's look at her skills real quick. All right, so she got skills, of course. Got 3 of them. Her first one is called Bear Skull. Requires 1,000 rage. Increases attack and defense of your squads by nearby allied squads by 20% and 20% respectively. Lasts 3 seconds. Affects up to 3 squads. And the attack goes from 7% all the way to 20%. The defense is 7% all the way to 20% as well. Okay, so I got this skill maxed out. There's no preference. There's no reason why I got it maxed out. It just had to be the first skill I had, and the other ones weren't unlocked yet. But now they are. The next skill is a passive one. It's called Jungle Instinct. All right, increases squad's wood gathering speed by 15% and food and steel gathering speed by 10%. Also increases squad defense by 3%. All right, so increase in wood gathering speed can go from 8% to 24%. Increase in food and steel gathering speed is 5%, all the way to 16%. Mine's at 10. And then their defense is 1.5% all the way to 5%. Okay. And of course, with this, you guys have to make sure you guys get those Michelle relics. Next skill is also passive skills called Property Liquidation. All right. So receive 3% additional resources when gathering is complete. I love it. She's like my main gatherer. All right, so gain resources is from 2% all the way to 10%. Mine's at 3%. And then she's got her active skill. All right, so increase attack and defense of your squads and allied squads within a specific range by 20% and 20% respectively. Last 5 seconds, affect up to 5 squads. Okay, and the upgrade preview is attack is from 10% to 30%. Mine's at 20, and the defense is at 10% to 30. Mine's at 20. That's your skills, and everything else is great. Let's go. Oh, we can switch this. Okay, we won't do that though, but it's not really gonna be worth switching to that. However, she is a really good, really good hero, guys. I do get a lot of my resources now because of her. I have her in the lead, and then I have somebody else in the rear to pick up, and it works out very well. But let me see your comments or share your thoughts on what you guys think, your gripes, your complaints, your concerns. What do you guys think about this game, or whatever you guys, your fancy, whatever. Just put it in the comments below. I definitely want to hear from you guys. But hopefully you guys stick around for a little while, because we're gonna be going hardcore on this game, and that's what I've been trying to do as much as I could since it's been out. Okay, but yeah, it takes your support, and stay tuned for the next one. We'll see you on the next one. Peace.